RBA have kept the rates on hold. It's disappointed a lot of people, a lot of economists. Others say, well, they did the right thing. Do you think this is a direct reflection of the unpredictable nature of Donald Trump and tariffs?
Yes, exactly. That is the major reason why the Reserve Bank is being cautious, even though inflation is now 2.4%, well within their band of 2 to 3%. But there are other domestic factors, rising employment growth, which is something they take a great deal of notice on, inflation and household goods and so on. But the overwhelming issue is the uncertainty of Trump's tariff policies, although some economists argue there will be indirect benefits to Australia because we're not largely affected by the 10%, and uncertainty around the world.
Absolutely. Now, is it a bit overblown, the whole tariff thing here in Australia, and the effect on Australians and businesses here?
It was if the tariffs only applied to aluminium and steel, because that accounts for 1.8.
The pharmaceuticals.
But the pharmaceuticals, where it looks like Trump's bringing in a 200% tariff and 50% tariff on copper, that is a different thing altogether. Mind you, I don't want to sound callous. If you're a steel worker or in the aluminium industry, it is a big threat to your job. Make no mistake, the 10% tariff. So we mustn't forget them. But overall, it's $1.8 billion export to the US from those two commodities. But the pharmaceuticals is a $200 billion export industry. So there's rising panic in the government on those two threats.
The US president is not an easy guy to play, is he? If you were the boss of Australia, if you were the Prime Minister like Anthony Albanese, it's not an easy play, is it? Because it changes. It
changes, and he's hit Japan and South Korea with tariffs at 25%. I mean, they are in the front line against China, but there are ways to manage him to a better extent than Albanese is. You've got to have the personal relationship. We've seen Kevin Rudd, been a lot of publicity about Kevin Rudd's brief meeting with Donald Trump. Just remember the date and the place it took place. It took place in January. Trump had not yet been inaugurated, and it took place in a dining room at Mar-a-Lago at his club. So to be honest, it would have been 2 or 3 minutes if you're lucky. So it's not a real meeting, but credit to Rudd for trying at least to reach out. But apart from that, we have no influence over the White House. We have no personal relationships.
Trump appeared to have a go at Putin. Did you see that?
Yeah, that is very significant. He's preoccupied, Trump, with the Gaza settlement and peace deal, but he is going to turn his mind to Ukraine. He's already authorising a whole new range of defensive protection for Ukraine. He'll probably switch now to offensive weaponry. He's going to turn his mind to the Ukraine-Russia war shortly, and Putin will come off second best.
Finally, report card, Susan Lee, you worked with her for a number of years.
Yes.
Your report card early?
Too early, Tim.
Okay.
What is it, 9 weeks since the election?
B plus?
Yeah, I'd give her a B plus, but she's got 500 challenges ahead of her in the next 3 years, and she's probably through just a couple of them.
Politics is a Melbourne Cup, not a golden slipper. Huh?
Well said, yeah.
It's a long game. Good to see you. We'll do it again next week?
Yes, Tim.
Okay, thank you, Peter.